2 years ago. We had left for a couple of months because we were worried about how expensive it was to send the two oldest boys. We had a bad experience where we ended up coming right back to KRK. Zachary went back to one of the classrooms, and no less than 7 or 8 kids immediately stood up. Zachary's back, and went and gave him a big old hug, and I hadn't seen him smile that big in 2 months. We decided that it was worth the cost to put him back where he's happy. I love that they use Watch Me Grow for the remote viewing with the cameras, especially when we first started going. I constantly checking on the kids to see what they were doing, see what's going on. It's also nice because we were able to get the grandparents to log on, and so they can check on the kids and see what they're doing since they live out of state. I love the glass wall. It gives it an open field. The kids can see what's going on in the other classes. They're not completely taken by surprise what happens when they go to the next class, or if they have siblings, they can see a couple classes down and know that their sibling is around. I love that the playgrounds have age-appropriate playground equipment. I don't have to worry about my 2.5-year-old being on the big playground equipment for the school-age kids and having an accident, and it's all fenced off from each other. The sunshades always help, especially Texas heat, even though it still gets awfully hot out there. The shade sure does help. The kids do love the fish tanks. My kids have been going forever, and still, when it's time to leave, they go, "Mommy, fishy!" The center's clean. I like the way it's set up. It feels welcoming. I love that. Having everything included in the tuition is great. When we tried a different school, they had additional art fees and whatnot that came up. And so while their tuition was cheaper, it was very easy to forget that you had these fees coming up, and then it was kind of a surprise. It's all worked into the cost of the tuition at KRK, and it's still extremely comparable, if not cheaper, than some of the other daycare and preschool facilities in the area. It's nice that I don't have to worry about breakfast or paying extra for breakfast, and that I can drop the younger kids off as soon as I bring my oldest to school, and that they have breakfast if they're still hungry or if we were running late. It's just nice to not have to worry about that as a mom of 4 trying to get 4 kids ready to go in the morning. Everybody from the teachers all the way up to Alex, the owner, know the kids individually. Even teachers that are not my kids' teachers know my kids and know their names and know who they are and will talk to them and say hi. You can really tell when the teachers love what they're doing and love that their job is to love on these kids. That's very obvious in the teachers that we have come across at KRK. It makes a big difference in how the kids react to going to school, how well they thrive at school, and how well they'll learn because of their environment. I am a big fan of learning through play. I love that they don't just sit down and do worksheets all day. I send them there to play and have fun, and also to learn. I love that they're learning even though they don't always know that they're learning. It's songs and play and stations, the dress-up station, the home station, and the different types of play, be it dramatic play or imaginative play. They're learning through all of that. They're learning how to interact with each other. They're learning skills, and they have play and art and things that are geared specifically towards whatever the curriculum for the week is. When teachers address the class, a lot of it is my friends, or, oh, we don't do that with our friends, or let's come play with our friends over here. So the language that they use is very all-inclusive. I think that really helps the kids start understanding that they're part of a group and group dynamics. It makes them feel included and part of what's going on. I chose KRK because of their academic accreditations, but also the learning through play. What was more important to me than any of the academic stuff was that I wanted my kids to be in an environment where they felt like they were loved, like they would be if they were at home.